just thought I should probably film this. It would make a good part of a vlog. So this is one of my first projects of 2023. This is a thrifted shelf. I believe I put it in my haul of the last video, but if I didn't, this is a Goodwill find. It was less than $4. It was originally priced at $4, but it had the it had a percentage off because it was the color of the day sticker. So I sat on it white for a while and played around with some decor in it and just kept mulling it over. And I'm painting it black, shocker. And I do have a cool little plan for it. This is just the first coat, and I love chalk paint because chalk paint will cover very, very well. It dries very fast. It's a forgiving paint, which means you're not going to get a lot of brush strokes after the, initial coat. The first coat, depending on what you're covering up, can look rough. But that's okay because all the subsequent coats are going to go on really well. That's one of the perks of using chalk paint. And I particularly like the Waverly brand. It does really well for me. I have tried other brands of chalk paint and they are okay, but they don't work as well in my opinion. So I try to stick with the Waverly as much as possible. So anyway, I'm just giving it a rough coat. I'm probably going to go... It may take 3, but I'm hoping I can get by with 2 coats because I would love to be able to get it up in the kitchen today and start putting the decor pieces, like staging it the way that I want it. And I will save that, for later. I'm not going to give it away of how I'm going to style it because it may not work out that way. So we will see. Worst case scenario, I will end up just selling this, because it will sell nice once I'm done. I am replacing the hardware. These drawers pull out. They're like bins, and there's 3. Really cute. So anyway, I could easily flip this. I think I could easily make my money back. I can make, and it's a solid piece of wood. This is very heavy. It is a solid piece of wood. I'm not hanging it. I'm using it on the countertop. That is my initial plan. And like I said, I did sit on it there a couple of days, and I do think it fills the space nice. I think it will work for what I envision it for. So we shall see. But I'm going to finish painting this, and then I will show you what it looks like when it's done.
Friday night, not really here for a good time, but if you're up for drinks and a good crowd, raise your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that. All these people can stay.
I look a mess. I realize that. The dishwasher is going. There's chaos everywhere, and but that's real life. And there's Maggie. There's Maggie. I'm cleaning. I'm doing this refresh, and I'm looking back at the footage as I'm doing it. And I'm like, oh my God. But that's real life. So I'm interjecting here. I'm not sure how I'm going to piece this video together, but I'm interjecting here to let you know that this is real life. This is how I decorate. And I'm going to bet that everyone else does the same thing. I don't think a lot of us actually get full makeup on and dress up to clean and to decorate. So this is real.
I don't care about that. This is my pity party. I'm gonna cry all night and I'll flip the bird at the guys. I don't need nobody. This is my pity party. I'll do just what I want, yeah. I'll dance on top of the bar. I won't come down on it. I'll just do what I want. This is my pity party, pity party. If my highs are highs, my lows are back. I'm not someone you should cheat on. 'Cause when I come back strong. Raise your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that. All these people can stare. I don't care about that. This is my pity party. I'm gonna cry all night and I'll flip the bird at the guys. I don't need nobody. This is my
I'm basically just going to go around and do a refresh of every room. Whether I get all of this done today, well, I don't know. It's very possible because I have a routine and a system. So as long as I stay on task, I should be fine and get it all done. Maggie is like, as soon as the camera comes on, she's in attention. She could care less if it's just me cleaning. She's quiet. She's over there sleeping. But the minute the camera comes on, Maggie has got to be a part of the show. She is a diva. So here we go again. Come here. Come here. There. You happy? Are you happy? I need 2 clean hands if I'm going to get this done today, though. I gotta have my hands. I gotta have my hands. I gotta have my hands. I loved you more than anything. But I gotta work. Okay? I gotta work. Say bye. Say bye. Okay. There, you had your lovies. She also thinks that there's food up here or something. Anyway, so I just want to do a refresh. I have not done a good cleaning since, I took everything down from Christmas. It's been a whirlwind. We went back to work. Life has resumed a normal routine, which I'm really happy about. I don't think anybody enjoys a routine of going to work, no matter how great your job is, and I love my job. But I don't think anybody truly enjoys having to get up early and go to work every day. It's work, so I give myself grace on that. But I do appreciate a routine, and I do appreciate going into work and collaborating with other people and all the positives that having, working outside the home brings. I enjoy that. That's just me and who I am. So, but since we've started, since we've gotten back into that routine, I have not had a chance to actually really clean. I've just taken everything down and put it away. It is actually finally all organized. And I actually purged a lot. Maggie, no. That's no. I've purged a lot because I'm going to be moving around like this today. I'm working my way this way. I've already cleaned top down, and now I'm working on like just the middle section. Maggie, no. She is something else. So I'm going to be moving you guys around a lot. But anyway, I purged a lot of my Christmas decor because next year I already know what my theme is. I know what I'm doing, and I'm going to be more minimal next year. And it's minimal elegance is what I'm going to go for next year. Still with a hint of, well, actually, it's still going to be very traditional. I'm going to stick with my emerald greens, but mainly that emerald green color is going to be pulled in by just very natural garlands and greenery. And candles, the lighting, the ambiance, the feel, that kind of thing. I will still do my elf tree. That is something that, even though my kids joke with me about it and have fun with it, they love that I do that and have that. So the elf tree will stay. Our family tree will be the same. All the trees will be up, all of that. But I'm just going to go minimal on my garlands, my fireplace. I don't think that I'm going to be doing a candy cane theme or anything like that in the kitchen. Again, I'm going to keep it very minimal. Minimal, meaningful. That's what I'm doing. Minimal, meaningful, and minimal elegance. That's what I'm going for next year. But hey, that's 12 months away. Why are we talking about it now? Some of you, I bet Miss Paula, you're thinking, Lord, no. I love you, Miss Paula. She's a hoot. And so am I. Anyway, what else I have planned for today is, I watched that the other day. I'm actually going to be cutting my hair and coloring it today. I have noticed that I got my hair done back in October, and I always go to the same hairdresser. It took me a while to find one here in West Virginia that I liked and that I felt comfortable with, and I typically never let anyone cut my hair. I always cut my own hair, but I need somebody to help me with coloring because I can't always color myself and get the look that I want. I'm not as good with that. I can perm my own hair if I wanted to perm it too. I'm great with that, but I'm not good with a drastic color change or when it's time to do the color correction and go back. You know, I'm not good with that. I can't do that on my own. So I need a hairdresser, and I really like the one that I have, but I let her cut my hair, and she didn't say she was going to do a razor cut, but she did. And between doing the razor cut and doing the color correction and then a nice, you know, a pretty drastic deep color, like contrast on my hair between the highlights and everything, it fried my hair, and now it's breaking, and it's breaking bad. That's a movie, I think. But it is. It's breaking bad. So I did trim my hair a few weeks ago to start the process of just keeping up with trimming it and cutting out all the bad and, you know, that kind of thing. But I think I'm going to cut a little bit more. It's due for a cut, so I'm definitely going to have to trim it anyway. But I think I might cut a little bit more and change my style just a little bit. And I do have a root touch-up to do. So I'm going to get that done today as well. I'm also in the middle of doing all of that, I'm going to do a hair mask to help with the breakage. And just want to put some more nutrients and moisture back in my hair. If any of you guys have any tips or anything that you want to suggest or any advice, feel free to comment. I always welcome your advice and comment and stuff like that. I love that. So if you have anything, let me know. Tonight is steak night, every Friday. So we have the steaks out thawing, and we are going to, I think Art's going to stop and pick up salad. I'm going to have a salad for lunch. I could eat salad all the time. I am a raw vegetable girl. It may not look like it, but I am. I'm not much of a meat eater. I'm definitely more, now I'm a pasta girl. I could eat pasta all the time in every form and fashion. But nonetheless, and I also have cleaned back here, so I'm not going to mess with that. I have done some deep cleaning in this area, so I'm not going to go back over and move stuff if I don't have to, right? The other thing that I want to do today, after I'm done, like today, I'll take you around to the spots that I've, you know, updated the decor and stuff in and show you. My style is like, my style is my style. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know that you can label it. I don't like labels. But I guess, I don't know. I do go more kind of, I like primitive. I like art. I like everything. And I decorate for what makes me comfortable, what makes me happy, what says this is me. So as I'm in the process of like still cleaning, I thought the best way to kind of show you my thought process in the patterns and colors that I'm kind of going with for right now. It's because it's what I've got, for one thing. But they do work together, and I don't want you to ever think that you can't mix and match patterns and textures, because you can. Now, as you can see, these are clearly, on camera, they're coming off as drastically different, but they're not. They're actually quite similar. This is just slightly darker than this, but it is coming across as being like pretty drastic, but it's really not. It's very close. It's not as bad as you think. So anyway, I have this runner that's short that I'm going to be putting here on our entertainment area, cabinet thing, whatever you want to call it. And then I have this other runner that's very similar. And I'm also going to be putting this on our coffee table. Actually, I think the reason I don't put it on the coffee table is because it's too long, but I'm going to see if I can rectify that. We eat at this table all the time because it's just Art and I, so we eat. Yes, Maggie, I see you. So she kind of blends into the carpet. But anyway, we need a table runner there or something to protect the table. No, Maggie, you don't need to be on right now. No. So I'm mixing and matching these elements right here. I'm taking down the buffalo check. Of course, that blanket will stay there. But I had buffalo check runners everywhere temporarily after Christmas, and I think I'm going to change that up with these. But I also like, and I wanted to carry this over. I'll carry this over here too. Because if you look at it against the carpet, Maggie's going to love seeing. If you look at it against the carpet, look at how all of those colors really play off of each other. They do work together. And so I really like that. And because we're going to take this over here, because the kitchen runs right into the living room, it's like one big open space. I also have these acid washed rugs that I bought. They're runners that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I love them. They remind me of the Ruggable rugs. And they are just as good quality. The only thing is I can't actually wash them. But because of the way they are, they vacuum really nicely. And I can wipe them. And I guess I probably could like steam them if I wanted to. But I brought you over here to show you. Again, look, I'm getting ready to do the floor. So I've even moved those things up, the chairs up. So if you look at these patterns against each other, I'm going to try to do this. Maggie is like up here on the couch and I don't want to drop everything. So I'm trying to do this as strategically as I can without dropping everything. All right, I think I got it. So again, if you come over here and you look at these patterns against that carpet, it does play off of each other. And I really like that. These rugs blend nicely to the rug that we have here. And it also, of course, all of this ties in together, yet it's different. And that's what I like. I don't want everything to be matchy-matchy. Now Art is a matchy-matchy person. And I do like things to be cohesive, but they don't have to match. I used some of this fabric to make these curtains. If you remember, these are the same fabric that is down here in this. It's the same fabric, but I made, those were actually pillowcases that I made into curtains. So I have that fabric here. And then I have another runner or a little thing here that also kind of helps pull that texture in and that pattern in, but it's different. And what else was I going to show you? Oh, well, I guess that was it. I was just going to show you that the curtains were also part of this same pattern that I have up now. So I like everything to kind of be cohesive and together. I am looking and have in my Amazon cart some curtains. I've changed into different cleaning clothes since then. Maggie, stop. I also have my work computer going. Maggie, stop. She is incorrigible. Hold on. she's so bad. But I have curtains in my Amazon cart that I think I'm going to order. It is almost the exact same pattern that's in the rugs, the runners that are here in the kitchen. And I think I might get that pattern in 4 panels that are like the 94-inch long or 96-inch long panels for the living room. And then also get the valances for the French doors here in the kitchen, and a valance and kitchen tier that they all are the same for the kitchen window. So that way it's all cohesive straight across. I'm thinking I want that. And they're fairly inexpensive. They're not a huge investment. So, you know, I feel like it would be okay to do that. The curtains that we have in here now are the curtains that we got originally when we moved in because we needed curtains. And I just wanted to have something simple and neutral, and they've worked, but I got them too short and never took them back and exchanged them. I think I tried, if I remember correctly, I did try, but they didn't have the 96-inch, so I just left it the way it was. But anyway, that's where things stand right now. I have not decorated the mantle because I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I have a picture that I can put up here temporarily until I find something that I really, really like. But I'm not 100% sure. I would really like to just wait and thrift what I want and then put it up rather than put something up just to have it. So I may just leave this blank for now. And I do know that I want to keep my cast iron griddles on either side of my fireplace on the shelves, but I want to put a vase of some sort here with some greenery in it, but I want it to be small. I don't want it to be taller than the griddle, but I don't know. So I'm keeping everything kind of like basic, like right back to where it was before I started decorating for all the holidays back in September. So it's pretty neutral, just some pictures and whatnot. I did get a new tart burner, and I love that. That was Walmart. I like it has the gold detailing down there, and it's just it's white, but not like starch white. It's kind of like a creamish white. So it blends in really well. But anyway, it's very simple, very basic, and until I decide what I'm going to do on that top shelf, that'll kind of dictate where I go with the rest of the shelf. So I'm just going to not fool with it. I may or may not keep this chair here. I may switch this out for a smaller chair and move this one into the dining room. I don't know. But in any case, greenery will go in that chair. Like I usually put a nice little throw and put a little piece of greenery, like, you know, like a swag of some sort on it, just so it has a pop of something living on it. But that's where things stand right now. So I've finished up for the day. I've got Maggie now. I got my hair done, and I did a mask, a color treatment. I did a cut, side bang. And it turned out well. It does feel a lot better now that I gave it a nice fresh cut. And like I said, I did the hair mask, and then I did another treatment after I colored it. So I think it's going to be a lot healthier moving forward. And I do like the side bang. I'm gonna have to get Maggie. She thinks I'm mad at her. I'm not mad. She's just a bit much sometimes. Just a bit much. So I'm going to finally relax for a little bit. Tomorrow, I'm going to go around and tweak some more things. I got I'll turn you around. I got my placemats back out. The napkins, I have not done a tablescape yet, but that's a good start. And then I did over here, I started by playing around a little bit with these shutters, and I really like how that looks. And I think I want to add some greenery. And like I said, I might pull my picture out from downstairs, or a picture that I have from downstairs. Let me back up a little bit. That can help, you know, add to that. And I also brought up some stuff from the basement to play with tomorrow, some decor. But for tonight, I just want to relax. I'm getting used to these bags. So yeah, I'm just going to sit and relax, and then I will check back in tomorrow. Well, it's a new day, and I'm going to show you what I've come up with. I don't know why this piece of hair looks so funny, but anyway. All right, because this video is getting a little long, and I want to get it edited and uploaded. So let me turn you around and show you where I'm at with the mantle. Okay, so this is where I'm at with the mantle. The stool's there because that was needed to hang the picture. And I'm just gonna make do with this picture for right now. I do like the shutters. I love the greenery and how it pulls the greenery, that green color down here. But I also like toning all the black and the green down with the shutters and the candles. So I think they all look really nice together. I got these pots from Amazon a couple of years ago, but you can pick those up anywhere. So I've had all of these things. I did not buy anything new except for the shutters, which was the thrift find. And of course, there's Maggie. I have not made any changes in the kitchen. Everything's the way you last saw it, but we're in the dining room now, and I have made some changes here. So I still have stuff out that I'm playing with, and this is just the bare bones. Like, I'm going to take my time getting everything the way that I want it. I'm not going to rush into it. I'm really going to just play a little bit, let things sit, sink in, and then maybe possibly, and 9 times out of 10, change it. And I'm still on the hunt for some items to refresh the house, but I want to really think through those purchases. I really want to shop and make sure that I pick things that I really like, and that means thrifting. So, because most of the things that I find that I really, really love are thrifted. So I've had these for a while. They still have the price tag on them, but they're from Hobby Lobby. So this is one idea I have for my scale. And I bought this. I had been looking for one of these for a really long time. And I found this last year on clearance at Kirkland's, and I went ahead and scooped it up. It was on deep clearance. So I can't remember exactly what I paid for it, but I guarantee you it was under $20. So anyway, the one thing that I do love about this piece is these come off. So if I wanted to use these alone, I could. I could easily put this on a pedestal of some kind. I don't have my smaller pedestals down here, but to give you an idea, like if you have a smaller wooden base like this, you could easily put that right there. You can even fill this up with another wreath on the bottom and then build this up on top. All kinds of ideas. So this is a really versatile piece. So when I bought this scale mimic, because it's not actually a scale, but when I bought this scale mimicked item, I knew that it was going to be something I could use a million things for. Like, I could think of things to use just the base for too. So it's a versatile piece. Anyway, one of my ideas was to put greenery in a candle, or greenery in a tchotchke of sorts, or I could put a pear. The possibilities are endless. I could even put like 2 baskets of faux berries, or 2 baskets and flowers, or I could put bread. I could put rolls on either side, or I could put cupcakes on either side, or whatever. So the other idea I had come up with was putting teacups here, and I do like the concept, but I don't like them here for me. This is probably not going to work. But I have a collection of teacups and saucers of various kinds. And this one was my great-grandmother's. So I only have one, but it was my great-grandmother's, so it's special to me, and all my teacups are special to me. And then what I've done over here is tried to showcase some of those really special teacups here. And I'm not 100%. I don't know. Yesterday when I did it, I was like, oh, I really love this. And then today it's like, no, I don't know that I want. I mean, I would love to be able to display them. I just don't know. I don't know. But I do like how the top turned out. I do like, Maggie, no. I do like all of these colors and how they all play off each other. I just don't know that it goes together. So I need to work on that. Maggie's in trouble and she knows it. No. I do like the bottom though. I'm happy with how that came out for now. Of course, you know, we always tweak. I see this drawer is coming out, so I need to push that in. And I just have this here for right now. I don't intend to keep this here. You know, I don't know. I may or may not. I don't know what I'm doing here. Like I said, I want to take my time and kind of play and let things sit. And then we will continue to evolve. But I really do love the colors and patterns in these placemats. And I thought instead of using it as a placemat this way, I would make it look more like a runner and pull it this way. Then I tied this also over to the table itself. Nothing on this table is going to stay other than the runner, the placemats the way they are, and then of course the centerpiece. I have to take Snow down from upstairs, so this bag is there waiting to go upstairs. So I like how this looks, and I'm going to leave that there. And I also pulled this over here and just laid it this way to put those on. I'm still collecting more of these now that I have used these in the kitchen. I have empty spaces to add more, so I'll do that. This plate doesn't want to stay centered for some reason, but I like how the placemats that I just showed you really help to pull the colors from the plate into, you know, all of these other areas. So I like that. I love these plates, but they do not go. So I need to take these down and use them in another vignette another time or in another area. And I need to put some green plates or something here. So I need to fix this. This cannot stay. So this will go. So you can tell it is a work in progress. I do have the other plates over here. So I had 6 plates. These 3 go together. And then the 3 that I used over here are a different pattern and they go together. So I could do a tablescape, but I chose not to. I want to keep the table simple so that because we do use it. So I want to be able to just move the centerpiece off and sit, and we can do that easily. So I'm going to keep playing and tweaking with all of this stuff in here. I think the last thing I'll show you is what I have going on top of the refrigerator, and then we're gonna call it a vlog. So I basically have my Jamie Oliver cake pan, my rooster, and the basket with some greenery. And that's pretty much it for the top of the refrigerator, and I really like how that turned out. I'm really happy with that. So we're gonna end the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. I know that it's a long vlog, but it wasn't anything like you're decorating with me or anything like that. So for some of you, it might be kind of boring, but to me, it's fun. I like sharing things with you guys. So next week, I will continue to tweak and things like that. We need to move my secretary's desk into the sitting room. And I need to do some minor repairs to that this week. I wanted to work on it this weekend and next week and have it up by next week so that I can decorate it and stage it. It's actually the desk that I do all my editing at. So it was moved out for Christmas so I could put the tree up. And now I'm really ready for it to be back in, whether it's fixed or not, so that I have a place to sit and edit where I don't have to keep moving my stuff. Because when I edit at the dining room table or in the kitchen or in the living room, I have to move all my things out of the way, all the time and clean around them. This way, it has a designated area. So I'm really anxious to get that in. So you'll see that possibly next week. I'm going to try to take my camera out and film all the shopping that I do this week, because I do plan on going thrifting and doing some really serious thrifting. Now I just haven't been able to find the things that I need or that I'm looking for. So I'm hoping that now that we're 2 weeks past, or at this point, 3 weeks past the holidays, that I'll be able to find more things and hopefully finish up this decor everywhere. That would be nice. The sun is going in and out because we're expecting snow, and I'm excited about the snow. It's going to be a nice day tomorrow for snow, to be just have a nice Sunday at home, you know, cozy under the blankets watching TV. But the clouds roll in and out, and I look better when the clouds roll out, so I'm okay with it rolling out. I am still getting used to, I love my hair the way it feels. The hair mask and all the treatments I did to it yesterday and the trim that I gave it definitely did the trick. And I'll have to maintain doing that and hold myself accountable to doing the mask once a month. And also making sure that I switched to a silk pillowcase. That helps. So I'm doing all the right things for my hair because I want to keep it as long as I can. But I'm still getting used to the bangs. I'm still getting used to it. I did not cut them to be a side bang. I cut them to be oval, but I don't style my hair that way. And I didn't take that into consideration while I was doing it. I don't know what I was thinking. So they are a side, which it's fine, but I do need to let them grow out a little bit and then trim them up so they actually swoop better. But overall, I'm happy with it. I think it turned out really well. It definitely helped make my hair a lot healthier. So happy with that. Art's coming downstairs, but he was doing some work, so I don't know if he's going to be happy or not. So anyway, I'm ending the vlog here, and I will see you next week. Bye.